lives.
I don't have a.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I touch yarn when I'm anxious or sad or overwhelmed, and it really helps. So, yeah.
How'd you get into it?
I wanted to make a scarf for my dog, and I saw one on Instagram, and I went to go see how expensive it was, and it was $40. So I was like, I'm gonna make my own, and I haven't stopped. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Where'd you learn?
YouTube.
Wow.
Yep. I'm completely YouTube taught.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Have you ever thought of doing natural dyeing or spinning or weaving?
I
or
do know
anything?
how to spin. I do know how to weave. I haven't done dyeing. I know how to drop spindle, and I had a spinning wheel at one point, but I didn't use it enough, so I passed it on.
Okay. How'd you find it finding materials and tools?
I don't know.
Because like if you talk to a lot of people and say, where would you buy a spinning wheel? They'll be like, I have no idea.
I got mine from Scrap RVA.
Okay.
So, yeah, and then the other spinning materials from Center of the Yarniverse because they had a class once. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You want to talk?
Sure. So what's the role of yarn in my life? I would say similar to what my friend over here said, that I touch with yarn when I'm anxious because I find that creativity is the antithesis of anxiety. So I find that it brings me joy, and I love to make stuff instead of, and like just having the joy of like, oh my gosh, I made this thing. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think about what you want to wind up with, or do you think about what you want to do?
I think what I want to do, that I get a lot of joy out of the creating of it. I mean, I love to wear what I make too, but I get more joy, I think, out of the creating versus like the wearing, though it's a nice utility to have to be able to make stuff.
Did you come by this by anybody in your family, or how did you get into it?
I actually got into it. I was working on a show at Virginia Repertory Theater, and I was doing like spotlight stuff, so it was pretty like low maintenance. And so one of the other spotlight operators was knitting, and they taught me how to knit to give me something to do while we were working, and never looked back since. So
Yeah, knitting in public can be important to get other people to realize you can do it.
yeah, they just actually like threw it on me. They were like, I'm gonna teach you how to knit today, and then ever since then it's been that. My grandmother was a knitter too, so she was excited when I started learning how to knit, so she gave me all of her supplies before she passed, which was cool too.
Yeah, estates of knitters and weavers, it's a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks.